Hello again. Doing a second recording for the day, and this time I'm linking in with this Indian agate carving. I'm sure, like the last one, there may well be other guides coming through, but one of the new things I've started to do is, well, sell crystals. Of course, it started out just for my personal collection, but I have got a few in as well, which are kind of significant for me that want to work with my energy, and then, of course, pairing them up with other people. I don't intend to be a big crystal seller. It's just it's a thing at the moment. I don't know how long this will last. I don't intend it to be a full-time thing for me. Anyway, I'm going to do a recording. I say this one is up for sale if anyone's interested. He's I say Indian agate. I was going to say yes. The title for the live. Just looking. The title for the live is "What Gives You an Appetite." And it feels like linking in with your passions, your and being creative. That's what it feels like to me, but we'll find out. Marrakech. So just allow the light language to wash over you, and you'll hear the words in English if it's relevant. Marre arre 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 marre arre 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 ci arre ci cacci arcia marre arre arre. Now you've been let loose from some difficult contracts. Arre 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 ci arre kana siderglatia. We're going to have a look at some of your choices. Yes, we're going to and this is very much the yes, it feels very star being. It's and the one connected with this Indian agate skull, and this is definitely a follow-on from the one I just did. Firstly, clearing everyone's energy. Yes, and then we'll be setting you on the right path. Yes, got here. For this one, I'm taking off my ring. There's still a little bit of clearance work to do for some. Shut up! And I know who that was. That's one of my regular people that I see on a one-to-one. I'll send her a copy of this. That was when I'm releasing, it makes me shout. And the light language of the coast can get a little bit shouty, and if it's entities, they can be swearing through me. Everyone will be familiar with that if they've had one-to-ones with me. And it also can make me burp and it can make me shake. So there is a little bit of releasing going on here. So, but you might feel sensations in your body in sort of different ways. Even some of these darker distortions, these what we perceive as negative entities, can be a teacher. And nothing should be treated with shame. And of course, anything I'm releasing, they are also honored in their judgments. We are all children of peace at the end of the day. Some of you may feel a few more movements. I'm feeling tingling through my head and through my eyes. Other people might feel this in their speech. This is opening up communication and opening up contacts for your tuition. This is about personal growth. And I could sing into anyone's destiny. And this is still the Indian agate star being, or the star being that that helps me link to. Marchesia. Milare arre 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 asi arre 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 burgasi arre. And again, as I said in the last transmission, you all have personal choices. Arre 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 asi arre arre. And we don't want to go against anybody's wishes. Arre 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 chikara. But of course, we want to encourage progress. Mela arre 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 ana arre 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 ana arre ana arre 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 ana arre arre arre. And of course, miracles are being created every day. Arre 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 ana arre arre ana arre arre arre. But of course, some of these may not be obvious and they're kind of happening in the background. Arre ana arre arre ana arre 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 arre. How many of you have spoken to your true being recently? Arre, 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 ana, arre, arre, ana, arre, ana, arre, ana, arre, arre, or the arretika. And they're going to open up that connection to your heart and your throat. Arre, 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 ana, arre, arre, ana, arre, arre, ite, arre, ite. They may get you speaking light language if that's appropriate. Or lay to rest some of your other fears about communication. So, for example, just allowing you to be bold in your contacts. Mela arn arre arsha meletsi. Mela arre atu arre 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 ana artikana. Bodagachia. We've already laid down that path to freedom. Arre 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 ana arre ana arre chika. Now we're just targeting your responsibilities. Arre 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 ana arre 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 ana arche arche arre. More than arre 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 arche arre 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 ana arche arche. Of course, we don't want to mold you into any destiny that's inappropriate. This is why we want to speak into your heart and your loves and your true voice. We can't speak into your heart without that will of creation. And that will too create something special. So let your heart sing, let your heart celebrate, and let your heart sing into these predictions, whatever they may be. Shakaras. Morshana begar arre arre Morresia morrete cabet torch arre arre out arre and arre 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 bodacas arre arte arre 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 arte. I'm still breaking through some barriers for some. So some of you may be feeling this quite powerfully. Others may feel themselves sleeping through this transmission. Equally appropriate. Meme arre 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 arre. Do not be afraid of mimicking anybody. Sometimes it takes time to kind of find our own true voice. And we all make judgments and comparisons. It's part of that human way and of making choices. But no, you'll find your individuality eventually. And that will be the most freeing moment. Marrakeses. Sebe arrecorches. Atuk arre. Yes. Yes, yes, right, they've asked me to grab one of my crystals. Yes, Number no 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 yes ergos number cas yes ergar yes ergar arr 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 yes ergar arr 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 number card arr arr yes ergar arr but shit I won't put it on but this I can't remember I got it from Will Austin. I'll have to look up. He often has these for sale. I really can't remember what it is. It's supposed to be around my throat. I forgot to ask. I asked before the last transmission if there was any jewelry that wanted to support my energy. Oh dear. And they said no, and then I forgot to ask for this one. No, because I'll keep it with me. It's in my energy. Ah, okay. I better look it up because they just said this one's also going out for sale. This necklace. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just going to work in my energy. I better figure out from my messages to Will what it was that I actually purchased. This necklace wants to work with daughters. Apparently, it's been supporting me to untangle with my mom's energy. Of course, it doesn't have to be that type of destiny for someone else, but it wants to work with daughters. Or mother and daughter relationships. Yes, bittes. Moskisis. Burr, shargas. Morgar, archi, bodacaritis. Arr, ana. Arr. That's it. Arrakati. Yes, 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 and now they encourage me to purchase crystals because they said to look for something when I'm on my holidays. Oh dear. Like I need any encouragement. I really don't need encouragement to buy crystals or to sell them, to be honest. I'm really enjoying sort of having my personal collection of crystals kind of move and shift. It's really nice. And I'm buying a few in now. It's kind of like, I'm like, is this significant? It's like, I'm asking the question when I'm looking at crystals. It's like, is it significant for me or is it significant for someone that I know, someone that's already in contact via my lives on YouTube? And, setting that intention that, if they're within my framework, as it were, the person that they're meant to be with, then, yeah, getting them. I only ever buy crystals that are significant energetically. I don't buy them just because they're pretty. I used to, of course. Of course I did. And we've all been guilty of that one, haven't we? But I try to resist that now because they're all beautiful, aren't they? Let's have our anyway, where are we going? We've, as we say, we built a foundation for release. Building that foundation for freedom and respect. They said, even creating that foundation for amour, for love. They want everybody to cherish their responsibilities, whether it's work or whether this is relationships that you're creating. You choose something significant. It's always your choice at the end of the day. Just make these memories significant. Be creative in your wishes. Yes, be creative in your wishes. Whoosh. Master, yes, a bit of a. Okay, I think it might be a double title on that one as well. I might add "Be creative in your wishes" at the end as well. Okay, I'm going to call that to an end. Thank you. Find me, message me on here if you wish. I've also got an email. It's in tiny little letters. I'm not sure which side if I'm pointing. louise.rhodes8@gmail.com, or find me on Facebook, or I've got websites as well. If I have time, I'll put links in the comments, but oh, I don't very often do that. So I'm a bit rubbish at actually updating these things. I just do the recordings. Okay. Lots of love to everybody, and it's nice to be back. I know I've kind of had a break from YouTube for a while, but it is nice to be back. Okay. Lots of love to you. Bye for now.